Thanks a lot for joining me on YouTube Live. And today is a very special day because almost all our index targets have been hit. Perhaps three days too late, but even then. So, so it's been another strong day, and you've seen, for example, there's quite a bit of FI buying as well. And once again, 3,000 crore plus is the buying, and it looks like the market's in for one more round of uptick tomorrow. Now there's another vaccine which is talking about 95% efficacy. So I think tomorrow morning the SGX Nifty is already indicating that we start at 13,000. The Bank Nifty is very strong. I've been talking about the new all-time high on the Bank Nifty. So uh, I think that's a matter of when and not if. It's almost there, 25% on the Bank Nifty this month. I mean, it's unimaginable, unbelievable for the largest index in the country, largest sectoral index in the country, to rally 25%. And the month has not yet got completed. There's still another about eight trading sessions left in this month. So, uh, you never know where things could head. So, the only thing is that the market's given, and the market's given you a lot of opportunities. Uh, there's never too late, to be participating in a trending market. That's the thing. The market's every day giving you dip. Today also the market gave you two dips. First was right at the start. I think I was wearing the green on green combination, and I told that Bank Nifty perhaps would be the go-to area. First dip was immediately, and then the second dip came somewhere around noon. I think on both dips, if you had bought, you would have made a lot of money. So that's the kind of move that you had. I think tomorrow morning we are in for another round of uptick. And the Bank Nifty perhaps sees a bit of a consolidation at around 30,000. 30,000 is a round number, so it would be perhaps a bit tough to take out immediately. Of course, it's a matter of when and not if 32,000 also goes. So that would happen. But it's very clear that the Bank Nifty wants to complete that unfinished business that I keep talking about. And, uh, you know, that way it's clearly visible that that those levels would come. Uh, Interestingly, if you see the Bank Nifty's data of the 29th November, there's not been too much of a call writing as such. Hardly anything in terms of open interest. There's of course a lot of put writing. If you see the highest open interest in the Bank Nifty uh, on the 19th of November, there's only puts 27,000 put, 26,000 put, 27,500 put, 26 put, 27 put, 25 put, 26,500 put, and people have made a lot of money by writing these puts. The only call of 19th, which has reasonable degree of open interest outstanding, and you really have to go a long way down for that, is the 27,800 call that also hardly has any open interest. So I on the Bank Nifty we have a really strong run, which is visible. So let's see. Gland Pharma I have not studied, so it won't be fair on my part to comment. Yes, I enjoyed today's investment guide. I think we had some really nice guests, young people. Always good to get new faces. So it was nice to see. IndusInd Bank, I think IndusInd Bank is again a value play because if you see unfair comparisons were drawn between IndusInd Bank and Yes Bank, and the stock fell to 300. I think sub 300 as well. and now it's gone to 800. So I think there's perhaps another 100, 200 bucks left in industry.
वीडियो में आगे बढ़ने से पहले डिस्क्रिप्शन बॉक्स में जो लिंक दिया गया है वहां पे क्लिक करके इंडिया के नंबर वन ब्रोकरेज हाउस जीरोडा के साथ जुड़िए, जहां पे आपका ब्रोकरेज जीरो लगेगा, और अगर लगेगा तो वो भी सिर्फ 20 रुपए इंटरडे ट्रेडिंग के लिए।
In bank is what I would say. Uh, so Reliance is a concern. I agree, completely agree. I think Reliance is just not participating in this rally, and every time there's a rally, it's getting sold into brutally. So yeah, Bharti is still below all-time high, but I think it will get there. Bharti, I think will get there. All-time high will happen on Bharti. Us. So uh, thanks, Vinod. I mean, Happiest Mind part, I think is a good company. I think it's being run by very successful entrepreneur. So Ashok Suta. So I think it's a good company for the long term. I would say. Of course, do consult your financial advisor, but I would say that this is a good company. Okay, I think we are hanging here a bit. No. Okay. I think pharma right now, Lupin, all these stocks right now are out of favor because the market right now is focused more on what's happening with the value stocks, not really the growth stocks. So that's why you're seeing this kind of move on on pharma. So I think right now the market's mind is not on pharma, but it's on something else. So Bajaj Finance, yeah, should looks like it's going to hit all-time high pretty soon, and so it's possible that the all-time high happens. So again, stocks like Bajaj Finance, HDFC Bank, HDFC, it just tell you that if you buy these stocks in bad times, you just have to trust what they have done over last many years. And every time, and Bajaj Finance gives one correction and one steep correction every year. By default, it gives this correction every year. Tanla, I think I have missed that move, so I won't be commenting on it now. I refuse to, just can't recommend a stock after it's already run up 10 times. Bata, I think, has been my top 10 stocks for last 2, 3 times. Uh, I've been talking about this stock as something which perhaps has a lot of value in it in terms of getting back to its highs. So I think there's still some room left as far as Bata is concerned. Bajaj Finance is overvalued now. Obviously, it has always been overvalued, but it is really that kind of a stock. I think SBI is headed now to 300. Uh, Obviously, it's not happening tomorrow, but it's headed to 300. This time, the break of 200 is real for good. And I think we really spotted that breakout really early, fairly early, 201 that day. That that something was changing on State Bank of India, and it was very clear. So Venki, I think, is a great company. I think we all consume their products, so and they have done well. So I think Venki's, Godrej Agrovet, I think these companies are doing well. So without a doubt. M&M, I think M&M had a phenomenal run. It had underperformed quite a bit. Its peers like Escorts. I think some catch up was due. So I think you're seeing that. I think you're seeing that play out. And Lucky, thank you so much for the kind words. And I'm not ignoring Lever. I think Lever is an all-season stock. It's just that right now the market is in a frame of mind where it wants to focus on value instead of growth and expensive stocks. So that is why I think I'm just not perhaps focusing as much on lever compared to what I would normally do. Yeah, Hero Moto I think is phenomenal company. I think it's just shown you the kind of sales that it's reporting. It's I think India's best two-wheeler stocks without a doubt, and it's I think poised for some really good times. So let's see how things move from here on. Yeah, thank you so much everyone, and of course, good night. We'll see you with the tomorrow.